Hey, so in this video, what we are going to learn is basically how to manage projects effectively. So we all must have heard of mind mapping. We'll see how mind mapping techniques can be used in Excel with a beautifully designed what is to be done, who is responsible, and by when it should be done. So let's get on to Excel and see how we can design. So this is our aim. This is what we will finally make. Okay. So I will show you how we can get to this. And basically what it shows is it's some sort of a mind map wherein this is a central task that needs to be done. Okay. Now once this is there, we have the administration tasks for carrying out the zonal seminar. The admin head breaks down it into different tasks, assigns it to Raj and so on, gives it to operations managers and so on. Okay. Similarly, on the sales side, the zonal sales head will give the task to the planning manager, to the head of operations, etc., etc. And that's how it is. Okay. And it is very beautiful, easy to read. Okay. You can do some formatting later on, like making these boxes and all. Okay. And yeah, and this is also beautifully made from there. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how we actually make this. Now, what is mind map and why we should know it? So basically, you must have planned out a lot of things, planned out a project, planned out, an execution. Let's say you want to plan out a marriage, you want to plan out an event. What often we do is we write it down in a piece of paper or on an Excel sheet or somewhere. But the way you can have clarity by using a mind map is just extraordinary. Why? Because our brains, our neurons are also connected in the same way, the way we will connect ideas here. So this is a site, mindmaps.app, and you can have any such site. This is just an example. So let's say you want to plan out an event. Okay. So event is say zonal seminar. Okay. Now, so what would you have? What are the things that you need to have for this? So let's say it could be inviting sales teams. Okay. Then you could have, let's say, administration. Okay. Booking the venue. Yeah. Then just click here and drag it anywhere. Okay. Then you could have prepare the presentation. Okay. Then so it would be booking. Okay, now at booking the venue. So this, let us write this, booking the accommodation. Okay, and instead add this here, booking the venue, etc., etc. So this will fall under administration. Okay, inviting sales teams. Ask them to, let's say, I will ask them to ask the teams to prepare their presentation. Okay, so I think you get the hang of it, and this way it can be stretched, and it can continue. Just you can just keep drawing branches like that, and it helps a lot. Okay. However, I will show you how we can design something similar. It will not be as neat as this, but you will get an idea basis this on Excel, and then from Excel how we can have timelines. Okay. So let me show you that. Now let's come to the Excel. So what we have tried to do here is kind of replicate that. However, it is not looking so neat, but it will do the same purpose. So in fact, there's a little advantage here. So the central theme which we had there is this, which is the zonal seminar. So I write administration, then I will write say sales, and okay. So these will be the sales divisions. So suppose if you want to change it like this, just come here. Okay, cut it like this and put it here. Put it anywhere. And what I do is the format that I follow is what is to be done, who is to do it, and by when it is to be done. Okay. So a better format. Now here, let's say I will write sales. Okay. Who the entire sales function and who is in charge of this. So let's say zonal sales head. Okay. And the entire event has to be done by 24th of November. So these three things that you give, okay, will give you clarity. So let's see. So administration, the admin zonal head, and so let me put it as 20th November. Everything has to be ready. So by 19 November, Raj will ensure the accommodation is done. Okay, and the admin operations guy. So Ram will ensure that the venue is booked and everything is done. Ensure catering. Okay, so admin office, Mr. Okay, this is to be done by 18th November. It has to be finalized. So that way you can set these things. This is not required right now. So we can have administration. Now if this booking the accommodation has something else, okay, so this will be collect requirements. Okay, like how many rooms to be booked, how many rooms to be booked, single, double, how many ladies are there, so that for them, if there is, they are clubbed together and all that. So who will do it? Say Raj will do it only, and this has to be done by 16 November. So before he has to book the accommodation, he needs to have these clarity. So you see the advantage in flowing like this is, we knew admin, the event has to be done. So what all things the admin has to do? The admin has to book accommodation, venue, etc. When it comes to accommodation, you can, see what all needs to be done to book the accommodation. So just keep writing that. Now, once this is done, we also need to know that those who will be staying, what about their food? So ensure their food at the uh, accommodation venue. So who will take care? Raj. Okay, this will also be done by 16 November. So I think you are getting it. Okay, and booking the venue. So for booking the venue, what all things they have to note? So one has to note cost of booking to be negotiated, budget amount 75,000 rupees in this case. Okay, who will negotiate? So let's say who, if yeah, Mr. Ram. So we will write Mr. Ram. So I think you got it. So you can write anything. You can write it anywhere. It's not that, but for our understanding, it makes more sense that it is connected to this, and this is like connected to this. Okay, so Raj will also know. However, if you still want, you can also do one thing. If you are writing it like this, you can have some similar color, okay, which will give you a better understanding. So let me show you how we can do that. So if you see, what we have done here is we have tried to mark the similar tasks. Okay, if you want, you can do it. Otherwise, there is no need. I'll show you how. Okay, now suppose this is admin operations. I will just simply come here and give it a different color, and let's say this color. So wherever this person has to do the work, just come here, press F4, and you will get that color. Okay, so this is something, this is a new guy, so I will give a different color here. This is for your understanding. Okay, this is not required as such. Now come to the sales side. So I think admin work is over. Come to the sales side. Okay, so here let me give say it's a different person, so I will give admin head zone. Okay, similar, if this person is doing two tasks, so I have colored it yellow, and I think you got the hang of it. You can color it like that. Just come here now. Okay, now this is again, this is to be okay, this is the event. So come here, this is the sales event that is happening. So I will give a different color if I want. Okay, if there is, if he's not doing anything, he's just doing one thing, then I need not color also. That is also okay. So head of operations, sales head operations. So you see, these are to be done by the same guy. So I will just give some color so that it's people understand that it's the same thing. Prepare the presentation. This is being done by Karen, and so I will give it as a different color. Okay, so if you see, we have kind of got an idea that this is how it is. So let me expand it for you, and okay, now almost, so this is an example, so almost this is clear. Now we will see the magic. So the magic is, I would also want that if we could have something like this properly done, like so what is to be done, who is responsible by when. It will be easy for me to take down notes, to see the status, etc. So just come here, okay, and just click on this. Once you click on this, let's come back here, and there you see it is beautifully arranged like this. Come to data, okay, click on sort. So I will do column E, okay, and yeah, my data has headers is unchecked because I have not included on cell values. Press OK. There you go. Beautifully it is arranged from 14th November to 24th November. So it's done. Okay. Now whatever you wrote there has been written here. It is very easy for you to follow up to see who is responsible. So just we will mark this as our, so we have just marked our headers. Okay, and basically this is what you get. It's very easy, very convenient, and the good part is you can plan like this. See, it is not so easy to keep writing like this. Okay, but when you are planning something like this, you will get more ideas. For example, collect requirements. So for collect requirements, you can keep adding here that he needs to say Raj needs to send an email. Okay, so I will write email all participants. Yeah. So by when, say 14 November. Okay. So basically you can keep expanding, and it is very easy for you to plan out the entire thing. Yeah. So good. I think you liked it, and it will be very useful for you. Very nice. I hope you liked it. Okay. Bye.